What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet again another episode of Keeping It 100 with
Gissel
and Victor. And as always, every week we come here to just keep it 100 with you guys when it comes to relationships, real estate, and
life.
just life in general. And this week ain't nothing different. We have our special guest,
Hi guys.
my cousin.
Hello. Hey guys.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Long time no see, right?
The owner, you turned what 30?
you don't ask a woman her age.
I'm not asking her. I'm not asking her. I know,
Oh,
but she's the CEO and founder of Six Figure Four, Miss Yesenia Morales.
Hi guys. Hello.
Ooh.
Thank you for having me.
It
on
was
the
her
show.
birthday yesterday. She's
It
a
was.
420 baby.
I'm a 420 baby. Whatever you take from that is what you take from that. That's
You
it.
you make up your own conclusions.
You
out of
make up
that.
whatever your conclusion is to that. But
Right.
I had a dope birthday. Literally, it was great. And I got to spend it with my family, my cousins, and you guys were there. So it was an amazing birthday.
Yeah.
I turned 30.
Oh,
Again. No, I didn't. I turned 31, but I turned
I was
31.
about to say, like, no, that's a lie, because
yeah. Because if it's 30, it has to be big. Like it's a 30.
no, but like, I remember yesterday saying she was born in 91, so
Yeah.
I'm turning 32 this year, so therefore she's 31.
I'm 31.
Yeah.
So I calculated that. But
Yeah, because I remember she's younger than you.
Yeah. 1 year, right? 1 year.
Yeah.
1 year.
but
Yeah.
you know, I'm thankful and I'm happy for you for first off to have you here on our show.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
You know,
cheers to that. Cheers to
Yeah,
that.
big cheers. Big cheers. I think, you know what? Can I tell you guys something? This is my first live podcast ever.
What?
I swear.
We're so proud to be the first one.
You know,
Right.
I was so excited because I've done consultations, I've done a few things, and it's usually not live. Like I think I was telling you guys, I'm like, I actually have kind of like social anxiety, and it's one of those things where it's good to be transparent because a lot of entrepreneurs have social anxiety. So I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, and I'm excited that you guys are my first one. So here I am.
Yeah, and a lot of people that are watching, they also have that same feeling, that social anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's because I'm comfortable talking in front of people, but I feel like this is way easier to just talk to a camera, you know, and then just
For sure.
have everybody outside watch from the outside in.
From the outside in.
Yeah, from the outside in rather than just being here in the room.
And people like
Right.
also when you mess up because it shows you're vulnerable, it shows that you're human.
Yeah.
So
Of course.
the less, scripted you are, I feel
Right.
better you can relate. People can relate to you too.
Right.
Right.
No, and you know, it's proven that people like to watch, you know, stuff that is like uncut, like unedited,
They like
you
the
know.
real. They like the real deal. They
Right.
want to. They want to keep it 100.
Exactly. Exactly.
They want to keep it 100.
I know that's right.
So for all the millions of viewers that already have, you know, tuning in right now, because we
Right.
have like over 1 million right now watching.
After this show, you're about to have 2 million.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah.
I like that
yeah.
attitude. Cheers to that, actually.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
It's
Cheers
not
to
like
that.
cheering all the way through.
I know. Right? Good. This is a good drink, so I'm down for that.
I know who you are. I've
Mhm.
known you all my life.
Yeah.
But for the people who are watching, like, who's Yesenia Morales? Tell us a little bit more about you.
Mhm. So Yesenia Morales, I am a mother of two. So I have 2 children. I am an entrepreneur, but I also have a 9 to 5, just like a lot of entrepreneurs. I've worked with businesses for about 5 to 6 years. I know there's more to me than just the business side, but I love it so much that sometimes it just naturally comes out. But I am, an adventurer. I like to go out and, explore. I'm new to Orlando, which I actually moved here from the northwest suburbs of Chicago, a city called Hoffman Estates. I moved there from here. I actually moved in the middle of the pandemic to kind of challenge myself and challenge, um, challenge the business and see where life can take me. And here I am. So that's always like the hard question, like, who are you? And
Right.
you kind of have to,
Yeah.
Great.
You have to like condense all of you
Right.
into like one sentence,
Right.
and it's hard.
Right.
Like, what do I say?
It just shows what's most important about you.
Yeah. And the first thing is, my children, so yeah.
Awesome. No,
I'm a
yeah,
super,
that's
a mom by day, a super mom, an entrepreneur all day. That's me.
So for all the, guys that are watching right now, is Yesenia single, taken, in a situationship, in a relationship?
In a situationship?
Yeah.
No, I do not play those games. I am currently single. I am not dating right now. I'm not really in the dating scene. I'm really focused kind of on my business. But, if the right person comes along, the right person comes along. But they have to have that business mindset kind of.
Some big shoes to fill that guy has to have.
And Victor, so he's like my, he kind of acts like my big brother. So it's like you have to make sure, or he makes sure that they're good to me.
Yeah, you have to go through Victor first.
Yeah. He's never
I'm a tough little cookie, let me tell you that.
You are tough. You are tough. And if you can pass Victor, then you go to my dad, and that's like that's the supreme, that's like prime,
It's like when Mario, when you go to the Bowser and then the ultimate,
and it gets harder and harder every step of the way. Yeah, no, for sure. Like,
I mean, my dad is amazing, but I'm his opinion is so important to me, being my the first love. So it's like you kind of have to align with that, and he knows what I bring to the table. So, and what I bring.
Like, and I know this, but like, I just want to know, like, what are you mixed? Because you are Puerto Rican, you look Asian, and you have like a Filipino last name,
and you got some swag, like
check me out. No, so I am Puerto Rican and Vietnamese. So right now, there is maybe a little bit of question of what other things I'm mixed with ethnicities I'm mixed with, but right now I do know that I'm Puerto Rican and Vietnamese.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm spicy,
questions?
Huh?
What do you mean? There's some questions.
Because there can be other things. I might want to do that DNA test and see. Yeah, you know what I mean, and kind of see what I really am. I think that's super cool. I would love to see what tribe my families came from in regards to Puerto Rico, and and that'd be kind of cool. So
yeah,
we'll see. Maybe the next time on the show, I'll let you know what I really am.
And guys, if you're watching this, please, share this. It's free. It doesn't cost you a dime.
It doesn't cost you a thing. Yeah.
Share with your friends, your family members. Maybe they want to learn a little bit more about, what Yesenia does or what we do for a living. And, this is the first way for them to kind of introduce ourselves to them. So make sure you hit that share button.
Yeah.
If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have these lives every week. Sometimes we have special guests, sometimes it's just us, but we have them every week. And we interact with you guys. So as you can see, we already have our first comment.
Yesenia's mom herself, our biggest fan.
She's my biggest fan. Literally awesome. My biggest fan. My best friend. No joke. Of course, we're both Tauruses. I'm an Aries Taurus, so we get there. But she is my biggest fan. Anything I post in regards to my business, she is sharing. She's the first one. She's hearting. She's sharing.
That is awesome.
The support is absolutely amazing, and I think that's one of the biggest things to a successful business is the support behind it. So. Thank you, Mom. I love you. Appreciate you. Shout out to
your mom and my mom were like this.
Tight. Sisters. So, literally.
Like sisters. So I definitely love your mom. Like it was my mother. Like I remember staying I don't know if it was one summer or a couple summers over your guys' crib. That was awesome. That was the highlight of my year, was staying out there for like a whole 2 months or whatever.
Right. And we went to the pool. It was so much fun.
It was
so much fun. Yeah. I totally forgot about that. It's crazy. Not that the memory was like forgettable, but you just kind of like brought it back up. I'm like, yeah, I remember you did do that. That was so much fun.
No, I remember it was I stayed over there at Hoffman States.
Uh-huh.
The year that Michael Jackson died, and I remember
Oh,
being at your
my
house when
mom's
he
crying.
passed away.
My mom was crying.
Oh,
My
Yeah,
mom was
it
crying.
was like a big like
big
wow,
thing,
yeah,
yeah.
It was
like my
huge.
God, Michael
Exactly.
It
Jackson
was such a
died.
What
big.
year was that again?
I don't know. I
Forgot.
want to say 2005
I
or
don't
six,
know. I have no idea.
because I wasn't graduated from high school. Still,
Hmm.
I was still in high school, I think.
Yeah.
So it was one of those years.
Hmm.
So you come from the best city in the world,
Yes.
Chicago, Illinois.
Chi-town.
Shy
Chicago,
City.
baby. Home of the White Sox, home of the
The
Cubs,
Cubbies,
home of
right?
the Bears, home
Hmm.
of the Chicago Bulls,
Home
Uh-huh.
home
of the
of
Polish sausage.
home of the Polish sausage, home
Oh,
of the Italian beef, home of the banging ass pizza,
Oh
home of the
wow, this
best
is gonna
tacos
go
in the
off.
world.
yo, let me tell you something. Chicago has so far. I've traveled a few places. Chicago has everywhere beat in regards to food. I mean, it's not the healthiest. You're probably gonna have high cholesterol after your meal, but it doesn't matter because it's amazing. It's amazing. And I always tell people like the further down to Chicago you go, like the more like, sketchier it looks, the better the food.
Right.
The
Oh, that's
You know
true.
what I
sketchy
mean?
looks,
It's
yeah.
I
That's
mean it
true.
is what it is. It is
It's
what
true
it is.
because we went to some a hole in the wall like taco place,
Mhm.
and you can see the guys that were making the food like with the sweat
They will
coming
fucking sweat
down.
like
It was like
Yo, if they're not
oh.
sweaty,
throw it in your taco and shit. Like
And
wow,
we wouldn't care because it was so good.
it was so
a
good.
little, it's a little salt to your taco. A
Shout
little,
out to my people at Zacataco over there in Berwyn.
Sacataco, sacataco.
is that what it is? The Zacatecos?
Zacatacos, yeah,
Yes.
that was my spot right there.
Like
That
the
is my
Zacatecas?
spot.
The Zacatecos. That's cute.
But
That's actually a very interesting name.
tell us why you made the move. Why you moved away from that whole, city lifestyle with the good food and the
Oh
good
my
people in the
God.
family. Because we have a huge family, so like,
Yeah, yeah. We do. We have a ginormous family. You know what? To be honest, I there was a couple of reasons. Keeping it 100. I at that time I was in a relationship at that time, and so we took the leap of faith and we just kind of moved to Florida to grow both of our businesses. We're still great friends, but our values kind of changed, and I was actually told to kind of go back to Chicago, after everything kind of happened. And I was like, I
who
think,
told you?
more than you would think. More than you
Really?
would think. Oh
Oh
yeah.
wow.
And it's funny because I think this is I think that's really important for entrepreneurs, especially women, to understand that yes, it's always great to have a partner. It's always nice to have a partner that understands you and can build with you and things like that. But if things don't follow through, or if your emotional side kind of it transpires into something else or whatever, you can still grow your business independently. You can still grow and things like that. It's just kind of finding your individuality.
Yeah, that's
So yeah,
Sometimes that gets lost in a relationship.
exactly. And I think that's so important that you're both two separate people, and you're two individuals. And sometimes when we come together, which is an amazing thing, but we sometimes forget who we are independently. And when things happen, you know, and it's hard because you have people that love you that are telling you and saying like, hey, it's okay, kind of like fall back here. But you're kind of taking the responsibility of your own actions and saying, you know
yeah.
what, I made this decision. I moved to Florida. I know that there's a reason why I'm here, and I'm going to make the best of it. And that's kind of what I did. And here I am now, a CEO of my own business. So
Yeah.
here I am. It worked out great. And I get to be by palm trees. Who doesn't
Oh
want
my
to?
God, great weather.
No
Right.
snow.
But I
Right.
feel like, yeah, like the people that are closest to you and that love you the most, they're always gonna give you that safe advice.
Because
Like,
it's
And
safe.
that's
Yeah,
okay.
we're about to
yeah,
say.
Yeah.
like because they love you and they want you to be
Yeah.
safe. But
Mm-hmm.
It's
And
like
that's fine.
there's no more like I feel like there's no growth being safe.
Right.
Like there's
Right.
no movement. If you're safe, you're
There's no
comfortable. If
movement.
you're comfortable, you're
Mhm.
gonna die there. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
mhm.
it's a good thing that you took the leap of faith and you actually decided to keep going instead of like just going back and just going back to what you know.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And don't get me wrong, I thought about it because you always do. You always kind of think about your options and what can I do and all those things. And again, shout out to my mom. Um, I kind of figured I was going to stay anyways, but my mom pretty much kind of was like, Jasenia, like you're doing great out there. You can do it, you know. And if anything, you have me, and I always was able to count on her. But she was the one who kind of told me, was like, you can do this, and you know strong women
Yeah.
lead strong women, and here I am, so
That's awesome.
yeah,
So, how has the dating life been in
girl.
Florida? Do you feel like guys are different than they were in Chicago, or like, can you elaborate a little bit?
You know what? Every man has their own way, right? Every man has their own way. I can have a conversation with almost everybody, right? I can pretty much kind of talk to everybody. I would say that in regards to differences, it would be kind of like the little swag that they have here. I would say Florida men are a little bit more aggressive.
Oh yeah,
Really?
more
Yes.
than Chicago.
You know what? Chicago, they're like, what's up, shorty? Things like that. You're like, whatever, kind of thing. I'm not really attracted. I like, a little bit of that, just a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. But
I would have thought that they would be more aggressive in Chicago for
Right,
some
me too.
reason. I don't know.
I think in Chicago, if you show a guy that you're not really interested, once or twice they'll try and then they kind of move on. That's what I've peeped in the Chicago kind of dating. I didn't really date that much in Chicago, but being newly single in Florida, I will say that either here or there, it's either they're ready to get married and have children, like
Oh
tomorrow.
my god! Yeah.
Or they're not ready to commit at all, and it's like either the one or the other, and everybody has
I'm
their.
gonna get you married tomorrow. Get you pregnant by the weekend.
And that's not happening with me. I have a lot of things to
here
do.
in 15 years.
Yeah, I have a lot of things to do. That's just not happening with me. It's not happening.
That's a little too soon, too
Yeah,
fast.
yeah,
Like no.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
And a
hilarious.
partnership, yeah. And I love the partnership that you both have, and it's great to be around you guys a lot because I get to kind of see what I'm trying to look for.
Oh, thank you.
Don't get me wrong, it's not that easy sometimes.
Oh, I know. That's a Sagittarius to her.
100. Go ahead.
It's not that easy because this one over here, there's some big shoes to fill every single day.
Don't do my girl.
You don't fill them shoes every day.
Every day.
There's like space in between. You might cut yourself. You might get a blister or something in those shoes, But
she keeps you on point, right?
She keeps me on point.
Mm-hmm.
She keeps the family on point.
Mm-hmm.
She keeps things afloat. And that's why I love her. That's why I'm with her.
Thank you.
That's why you married her.
Right. It's not because of just her good looks.
Oh yeah.
The whole package.
I think it was the cooking. The cooking is what got you.
And the cooking too.
And the cooking.
I can tell you that because I've gained like 20 pounds already since we've been married.
The first time Gissel cooked for me, I remember I looked at you and I said, Victor, I understand why you married her. I understand. I mean, I saw her when I peeped her. I was like, okay, shorty's cute. But then when you cooked for me, I was like, I know why.
What was it that she cooked?
She approved. She was like,
no, you made I know you made that chicken. You've made me a few things.
I made a lot of stuff.
Like Gissel?
Probably.
Yeah. This was like, how many times have we ate? We've
a lot
all the time.
Can't even count them no more.
Right. And then now me and Gissel call them bougie dates,
Oh yeah.
Like yesterday. But
that was a bougie date.
Yeah, it was. Definitely. It's neither here or there though. We sometimes get to like splurge ourselves because we like to eat. Like we do. Everybody in this life right now likes to eat.
Yeah.
Like
I do.
Of that.
I love to cook.
That's how we go to the gym because we love to eat.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
Yeah, we try to level it out. But it hasn't been working out.
But now the eating is like winning.
Right.
Over the
gym.
Over the gym.
But have you had any like regrets moving? Like, how have you adjusted your life here in Florida?
Oh no, I don't have any regrets at all. Like I said, everything that it doesn't go my way or doesn't go in as planned is always going to be a redirection to what I'm supposed to go towards. So, yeah, there's going to be moments where I'm feeling kind of, uneasy or I'm feeling challenged, but I have not came across not one obstacle that I have not been able to, cross over. So
Hey,
no regrets, no
cheers to
regrets
Cheers
that.
here.
to that.
Cheers
Cheers.
to
Cheers
that,
to
right?
that.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, God, for that. Appreciate it.
We got some birthday shout outs. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ooh.
Thank you so much, Sandy. Make sure you share this video, all right?
Yes, make sure you rate, like, share,
No
subscribe.
pressure, Sandy.
No question. She's like, no questions.
That's funny. But you mentioned that you had a 9 to 5,
I
which
do.
sometimes, like when you talk to me or when you talk to us and you say like, "Oh, I've been working." I don't know if you've been working like your 9 to 5 or you've been working your like business.
Yeah.
But like, what do you do in your 9 to 5? What is it that you dedicate your time to?
So I'm actually a business consultant for a QuickBooks solution provider called Barron's Inc. So all of my work kind of fundamental all around business. So which makes the success of Six Figure Four, to be honest, because of all of the partnerships that I'm able to create with the QuickBooks Solutions team and Barron's Inc. and all of the conferences I'm able to attend. So when you say like, hey, what, are you working? I'm kind of working on both. So, it's, building the relationship I have with the clients coming in from Intuit QuickBooks, and then kind of hearing the problems they have and then being able to provide that solution. And then going back to Six Figure Four and saying, hey, these are actual questions that entrepreneurs have. And I'm able to create content to help businesses like the ones I just, contacted with Barron's and kind of build that foundation with Six Figure. So honestly, I'm always kind of it's like a mesh of both, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It does make
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Um,
I'm
like
sorry, this is bothering me a little bit.
it is bothering. No, it's been bothering me. Like I don't know how to fix it. Thinking I'm in the beach or
There
something.
you go.
I was like, where?
He looked like he was about to like bring out the freaking.
No, I look like a drunk person. But,
Girl,
so
fix your man. I hear you. Go do it.
I got you. I got
when
you.
you say business consulting, I'm assuming that's business to business, your type of job, right?
Yes.
I guess what is it that you like? Tell us a little bit about your business, like you know, Six Figure Four. What is that about? Like, what can you do for the people that are watching right now?
And how did you come up with that name?
Right.
I love that name.
The Six Figure Four. Okay, so as a business consultant itself, with Barron's Inc., I am generally just a QuickBooks consultant. So clients call in, they actually have QuickBooks or looking for QuickBooks, and usually these are kind of bigger clients. You're looking at like franchises, things like that. So they kind of have larger inventory, things like that. In regards to Six Figure, our focus or my focus is more the upcoming entrepreneurs or the growing businesses that have questions that they don't know where to start, or they're kind of stuck and don't know where to go. So, so for example, I have clients that are just starting their business and they want to get funding, for their business, and they automatically go to bank loans or things like that, which is great. I can definitely educate on that. But a lot of entrepreneurs don't know that there are so many grants and scholarships out there, but they don't have the right tools to kind of get themselves out there. So that's where I come in. That's where Six Figure Four comes in, and we kind of educate on those type of things and how to apply for an LLC, an S corp, connecting you with tax professionals, business professionals. Because again, I don't do everything. I can't do everything as much as I can.
Right.
But what I can't do, a partner can. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's where Six Figure Four comes in. If I have a client that says, hey, I'm looking for investment opportunities in regards to real estate, I have the perfect people for you. So that's kind of like what Six Figure does, is we connect businesses to businesses and consulting them to the right direction. in regards to, to building their business to a 6-figure or more.
Nice.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting. I
Yeah.
like that. Um,
So what can you say is your motivation? Like what motivates you or who motivates you?
It's funny because when I went into college, I wanted to be in the pre-med program. So I loved helping people in general. I loved making people happy. Now, after a while, I realized that the health industry was kind of not my thing for a couple of reasons. You have to have a really solid heart in the like
Really
like
he,
solid. Like
he can
I
relate to
cry
that.
all the
He can
time,
relate to that.
I was a
It's so
nursing
hard.
student and I
It's so
quit the
hard.
first day I worked at the hospital.
It's so
Damn, the
hard.
first day.
No,
Yeah.
a whole semester. I lasted a whole semester, but it
Yeah.
sucked.
It is, you get the amazing patients where they get well and you see their families and they're great and they thank you and you're like, amazing. But then you have the situations where you come in the next day and you're like, so and so kind of passed away or happened. It's really hard. After a while, it
It gets to
it's
you.
toast on you. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
super hard. And
I
also,
can only imagine during
yeah.
COVID.
Oh my God. Yeah. And what happened was, it's sad to say, but government jobs don't pay you very well.
That's
So I
true.
was, yeah. So I was working at the hospital. After the hospital, I actually started a part-time job at another QuickBooks solution provider in Chicago. And that's where I got connected to the business world. Um, and I remember uh, our channels manager at that time, her name was Jamie Delvecchio. And I would never forget her because she was the first person who kind of told me I have like a little bit of a gift kind of thing. And she
Mhm.
educated me on sales and marketing. And then going to the conferences, I realized like I really like this. I really like helping businesses. I really like hearing the strategies and the concepts of small businesses and helping them grow. Um, at that time, of course, working with the business, you kind of go there.
Right.
You kind of stay in where you're safe. And then motivation was the pandemic. That was when I was like, you know, that's when the true colors kind of started to show and people, because
Yeah.
things kind of imbalance. And I was like, you know what? I can do this. I may not know everything, but I have enough education or I have enough knowledge to share, with people. And my motivation was, the moms and the women coming to me and saying, hey, I see that you're doing amazing. And I kind of want you to help me. And that was my motivation, being like, I can help all entrepreneurs, but I definitely have a soft spot for moms and women. So that
Yeah.
they're kind of like my niche.
Because you
So
can relate to them.
yeah, and being a single mom um and having, nothing to kind of fall back on, of course my parents, but being an independent woman, you're like, it's either,
Make it
do
or
it,
break it.
right, do it or die trying kind of deal,
Right.
and I'm gonna do it.
Right.
I'm gonna do it like Nike. I'm gonna do it.
Gonna
So,
figure it out.
I
mhm,
remember
yeah.
in one of the family reunions
Hmm.
where you were telling me about how you joined like sales and how much you love it and how good you are at it.
Hmm.
Um,
I love it.
and it was funny because I was doing sales too when I first
Yeah,
started,
we
and
were
that was the
talking.
same thing. It was the same thing. Like I didn't know I was good at it until I actually did it, and I
Right,
actually made a career out of it.
right.
Um, but to see how you've, like, I guess, evolved into this person,
Yeah.
like it's been an amazing, I guess, vision to see
Mhm.
and witness myself.
I appreciate
So I
you.
know that it's only gonna grow from there. So you still got a lot ahead of you.
Oh yeah.
So just keep grinding it out, keep finding things to motivate you, and I'm pretty sure that the something's gonna blow up.
Oh
Something,
yeah. Oh yeah.
something's gonna blow up.
I always say the success of people is who you surround yourself by. So if
Yeah.
you surround yourself with successful people, you're going to eventually start thinking like a successful person.
Right.
You know
Definitely.
what I mean? So y'all are not going nowhere. You know, you got stuck with me. I have a lot to learn. We have a lot to learn from each other.
Right.
You know, things like that. So yeah, you're stuck. You know?
Like I'm talking about stuck. We've been stuck on like 9 likes for like the whole time. I need this
I
to
know.
change.
What's going on? Right. What's
I
going
need
on?
somebody to give me double digits. Like, come on now,
Yeah, I
guys.
know. Push it to the 10.
Like,
to the hundreds.
push it to 10, push it to 20. Like, let's keep going up there,
Yeah,
guys. It's
what is
stuck at
going
9. I don't
on?
know if they can see this, but
I don't know.
As we make more lives, you get more
yeah, get more traction.
more
I
aggressive.
guess.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, I gotta ask for what I
Season
want.
2. I'll come back for season 2 of Keeping It 100.
It's like I gotta ask for what I want. You know,
You
and I
have
want.
to.
He
I
gets
want
more.
views.
He gets more
You know-
vocal.
Right. I gotta ask for what I want. I want viewers. I want people to share this.
Yeah.
I want people to subscribe to our channel. I want people to actually learn from what we teach because every like we talk about relationships and all that, and that's funny and it's fun and
Yeah,
all
it's
that, and we're
personal,
drinking
right.
and it's fun. But we're here to educate too. Like we talk about real estate, we talk about different subjects about real estate. So we try to mix a little bit of both. That way we're trying to set a different mark. We're trying to be
Right.
different in a world full of guppies. We're trying to be the goldfish. You know what
I
I'm
know
saying?
that's right. I want to be
Like-
a shark. Let's be a shark. We're not
Right.
we're not goldfish, we're sharks.
In a world
Right.
full of
Gotta be
guppies,
a
I'm
shark.
trying
No
to be a shark.
goldfish. No goldfish.
Right. We
So-
don't do that. We're sharks.
It's like there's a million and one realtors just here in Florida. I'm
Yeah.
trying to be that shark that's different. I'm trying to be the mark. I'm trying
That
to be. I'm
marlin.
trying to be the ball.
He's trying
The
to be
ball.
that
Trying to be-
marlin.
Trying to
and
be
you're
the
going
ball.
to be. And you're going to be.
And we
You
will.
have to
Yeah, we
manifest that.
will.
You're going to be. Yes.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you
You
something.
gotta
though.
speak it into existence.
This
Yeah,
new
for
this
sure.
new like drink that we just got.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as great as I thought it was.
Oh, it's bad. I haven't tried it.
What is it? What are you drinking? What
I
are
don't
you
wanna
drinking?
Call it out, but it's like
Call it out. It's Keeping It 100.
It's
We're-
it's like a truly from Aldi's.
it's like a
So
great value truly.
I'm talking so much crap because I just have some cheap wine.
Like-
Cheap wine is good,
Lemonade.
but I guess this is really bad. I guess.
Yeah,
Strawberry. It doesn't taste like strawberry lemonade.
No?
it tastes more like lemonade than strawberries.
Oh, well,
I feel like this much
I mean, you can see the
wine.
difference. Look at your drink, how like clear it is. Look at mine.
Yeah, that's weird.
I made like sangria. I had like
Oh.
wine and the strawberry with the
I mean, it
berries.
still has
And I was like, this much wine, this much strawberry lemonade.
it still has 100 calories per can, so it's not bad. I'll
Yeah.
sweat that out in a workout.
Yeah.
But what advice? Just going back to the show, what advice can you give young ladies, older ladies in general,
Yeah.
who dream of owning their own business?
You know what? This advice would be for everybody, actually. What I would say is the work is in the consistency. Okay. I understand sometimes the hardest part is actually starting the business itself, because we have this thing in the back of our heads that either we have to know everything, we have to be perfect. I have that problem. I have that problem. We have imposter syndrome. We have all of those things that kind of push us back. But the best thing I can definitely advise is just to start. I tell people all the time, if you are in love with your first launch, if you are in love with your first promotion, you've waited too long. You've definitely waited too long. You should not be in love with your first launch of anything, because then you're not growing.
That's true.
Right.
So the work is in the consistency. Keep it going. Keep it moving.
Yeah, because even if you're not ready, I feel like you just have to make that first step.
That leap. Make
Take
that
that
leap.
first step.
And then even if you mess up, you just figure it out and you learn from there. And you take more steps, more steps.
Exactly.
Like-
I tell all you need is one person. If you have one person, one like that says, "Hey, this has value." If your business has value, you have a market. You know, all you need is one person, because that one person is going to initiate that you have a market in place.
Right.
You know, so
Gotta keep finding that person in other places now.
exactly. It's sometimes not the perfect business. It's meeting the perfect people at the perfect time to make a perfect solution. So
I like that.
Put that on a catchphrase.
Put that on a Hallmark.
Yeah,
card.
whatever
that on
you
a
sell,
cracker.
I get 10%. I get 10%. You know?
Mm.
So, what does the future hold for Yesenia and your business?
Ooh, nothing but success, honey.
Ooh,
Nothing but
Get that
success.
shmoney, honey.
Get that shmoney, honey. That's it. That's what I be telling people. Get that shmoney, honey. Nothing else. Nothing else. You know, capture knowledge. My thing is, in a couple years, I do want to obviously be more educated in my business, and grow into 7 figures and more.
Yes.
You know, things like that. So you never know. You'll see me in a couple months, and I might be on a yacht somewhere.
Oh,
But you'll be with me. Don't worry about it. You'll be with me.
I hope you get an invite.
Yeah,
I know
I
that's
hope
right.
it's your yacht.
Yeah, we'll be keeping it 100 on a trip to 80 or
Ooh.
something.
Yeah, let me know. I'll take all my camera equipment and everything, and
I'll
we'll
bring
shoot
my
it from the boat.
Yeti. I'll bring my
We'll shoot
Yeti.
it from the boat.
That'll be fun.
No,
For
yeah,
sure.
no. I was talking to Giselle about that today. Actually, I was telling her like, we're gonna look back, or a year from now, we're gonna look back of where we started. We're
Mhm.
keeping it 100, and we're probably gonna be doing shows like in different venues and different, events, and we're not gonna care. We're not gonna be overthinking the same way that we kind of overthink now.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, it might look simple, it might look
Mhm.
easy for those people that are watching right now, but there is a lot of work behind
Yes.
shooting these shows. Like there's a
Mhm.
lot of production. There's, for example, like this overlay right now that we have here. Like I have to create.
You don't even. We can't
I have
see
to
it.
create one every single time that we have somebody, coming to our show. I have to change it.
Yeah.
We're not in a position to pay someone to actually do that, so I have to do it
You
myself.
got to do it. Right. What can you do?
Right, exactly. So it's like there's a lot of work that gets involved for you
Mhm.
guys to actually enjoy the show and laugh with us, and and share with us everything that we know.
Right. That's why we
Um,
need to get to 10 likes. Like, what's up?
like what's up? We're still stuck at 9.
It's
Like
taking
what's
a
going
long
on?
time. What's going
Like
on? What's
geez,
going
man.
on?
Like, they're
Right.
free.
Come
But
on.
if it was Bad Bunny right here, it would be like popping right
Right.
now.
Of
That's-
course, Bad Bunny's Bad Bunny.
I'm better
I do
than
love
Bad
it.
Bunny.
Really? We're gonna get people giving us.
That's fine. Give me a
Okay,
thumbs
no,
down. If
don't
you're
give,
watching on
no, do
YouTube,
not give this video no thumbs down. Not when I'm on it.
if you're watching on YouTube, give me a thumbs down and tell me why you think
No,
that I deserve the thumbs down.
Don't listen to him.
Do not.
Bad Bunny.
Listen, it's interaction either way. A thumbs
Okay,
up, a
tag
thumbs
Bad,
down is still
tag
interaction.
Bad Bunny. Tag him on this video so he can share it.
Oh my god, I just use him
It's
as an
true
example.
because I know he gets a lot of hate, but then he's famous.
I mean, he's
We're
doing
trying.
something.
We're
He's
trying
doing
over
something
here.
right. He's doing something right.
He
Right?
doing it.
There you go.
We're trying over here. So do you see yourself doing your business like just here in Florida, or do you do it everywhere since we live in an online world? Like what how does that work for your business? If somebody wants to reach out to you right now, like how would it work?
Let's try this.
So my business is all online. So all of my marketing and my classes and courses are all online. So you are able to go online and actually purchase my courses. Right now I have actually 2 websites. One is going to be one directly that what is specifically 6-figure for, and get in contact with me. But I have another website that's actually in the process of launching. So give it about a week or 2. I'm kind of going over the little details, which is going to be specifically all of my courses. So, so you're able to contact me on there. I also have, you guys, if you want, I can provide all of my details, my email, my phone number, all of that fun stuff. So they are able to contact me and learn more.
So if I am a realtor, but let's say I'm a realtor watching from the outside in, and then they want to be like, oh, let me reach out to her. What
or do
can
you work? Or I'm sorry to interrupt you, but do you work with all types of what type of businesses do you work with?
Oh, like industries.
All types of industries.
Yes. So I work with all types of industries. I've worked from people who are very, very small, just like singers and independent artists, all the way up to like franchises like Batteries Plus, things like that. But going down to like little entrepreneurs of what I'm focused on, I've done, people who work in the cosmetic industry. I've had people in the CBD cannabis industry. The thing is it keeps me going. It keeps my education going because each business is going to be, provided different solutions and different business plans. So I work with all types of industries, but again, my niche is towards women and mothers. But again, I work with all types of entrepreneurs.
Nice. So there's not like, because I know there's some people. So myself, a couple years ago, I would have been afraid to like reach out to someone like you because I would have been like, oh, maybe my business is too small to even reach out to her. Is that like, is there any business that's too small to reach out to you?
Honey, no. One thing about me is once a client comes to me, I'm very honest, right? I'm a very honest person, but who am I to tell you that your idea is not good enough? Like I said before, is if you have one person reach out to you, you already have a market in place. Yeah. My goal is to be your biggest fan. I'm your biggest fan. So if you came to me, let's say a year ago, Gissel came to me and say, hey, my business is small. I would say, is it small because you think it's small or, because it can be big. Mm-hmm. You are what you make it, right? You are what you feed your mind. And I tell my clients all the time saying, hey, if you keep telling yourself, I have a small business, I have a small business, I have a small business, that's exactly where your mind is going to stay. Yeah. Because I have a small business, right? Where you can sit there and you could feed your mind. You wake up in the morning and you say, I have a successful business and I will make 6 figures or more, And once you start telling yourself that, you're going to believe it. And guess what? Your actions are going to follow. Yes. You know what I mean? So, I wish I met Gissel. Well, I knew you a year ago, but I wish we met at a business standpoint. I would have been your biggest fan. And we would have been on our Haiti cruise right now.
Ooh.
No, yes. But that's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, if you are watching or live or replaying this back, there is no business that's too small to get started. Right. To reach out to Yesenia, like. Right.
No, reach out. Again, every business has to start in a certain, start from somewhere. So let's get to it,
Yeah. Every big business started somewhere small.
Exactly.
And that's what people don't see. They see these big businesses like Amazon, JetBlue, Walmart, and they don't know their beginnings. Right. Yeah. They started really small, even
garages. Right, exactly.
I guess going back to my question before I got cut off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Damn, we went on.
It's okay. My bad.
Before I got abruptly cut. I guess I wanted to be specific for like realtors, because obviously we're in the business. We work with other realtors. We work in a brokerage. We have our office in a brokerage. What can you do for like a realtor that is maybe, needing some guidance when it comes to their business?
So that's such a broad question because again, every realtor.
We got 10 likes. Sorry.
Every realtor is different, right? So you're all going to have a different business plan. So you're going to have the realtors that are just starting out who I would highly suggest, especially as a real estate agent, having the fundamentals of the marketing is huge because real estate there's so many realtors, right? Yeah. So putting yourself out there and creating a great marketing plan and a great marketing strategy is what's going to push you forward. Right. Yeah. So in regards to realtors, I would say because the market is so large, but because the competition is even larger, right, the more you can put yourself out there and be more, I would say, personal with your clients, even in regards to like gaining partnerships. So I think a lot of people forget is you can do what you love, but there's people that can help your businesses in different ways. So for example, if you have a home or you're a realtor and you're looking for someone who can do staging and have their own staging business, you can have a partnership with that where you can say, hey, every time I bring you a client, you're able to give me a percentage or a finder's fee of that. So sometimes your money doesn't come specifically from your business, but from partnerships. So, that those are the kind of ideas what I would say, with in regards to realtors, because again, the market is so high, but the competition is even higher.
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah,
know, right.
it's
You know,
crazy.
right. So even like I would even go to like small furniture stores that are not like larger ones, like personally owned, and going in there and saying, "Hey, we're realtors, and we have people who come in and are buying a new home, and they need new furniture. Is there a way we can promote you because we see that you're a small business? We're also a small business." And they'll say, "Yeah." And then we go, "Okay, great. Is there a possibility you gain that relationship with them?" And you go and you say, "Is there a possibility I can promote my business in your furniture store?" Because guess what? People who buy furniture are either buying furniture for their apartment, who need houses, or they're in the process of purchasing a house, or may have already purchased, or things like that. So
That's true.
it's thinking
Yeah.
outside, thinking
That's a
outside the
free
box.
one.
That's a free
You're
one.
welcome.
That's a
You're
free one.
welcome. You're welcome. So that's what I'm saying is thinking outside of the box. Is learning your client, learning what their goal is. What is your goal? What is your perspective, or not your perspective? Your objective of things,
Right.
and going from there. So that's where I come in. I always was told I have a big head, so bigger the head, the bigger the brain.
No, you don't have a big head.
Yeah, I've heard people call you got a big head a couple
Damn,
times.
you
You know.
did?
To me,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Like-
It is what it is.
get over here, big head. Like
Look at Rihanna. She got a big head, but she's a billionaire.
no,
Hello.
that her big head has nothing to do with her
And
smarts.
beautiful.
Is that why I always get the "Hey big head" DM?
And beautiful. Is it really?
Hey big head, like nah, the same thing.
Hey,
This is
big
not
head.
it.
So
Yeah, hey.
let's kind of switch it now that we were kind of talking about real estate. Let's kind of switch it up about Florida itself. You've been here for how long now?
A little over a year.
Oh,
So
nice.
I am a Floridian in kind of the making. I'm kind of a Floridian now.
Oh.
Right? How long does it take for you to be
I
a
feel like
Floridian?
you after a year, that's it.
Yeah.
Really?
I would never go back.
Yeah.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck in Florida.
I feel
forever.
like after a year, I was already like,
I feel like
I'm
after
from
3
here.
years.
No, I'm one.
Like,
That's
oh
it.
wow, I've already wait, what month? Oh my god.
Wow.
So like in 6 days, it'll be 10 years since I moved to Florida.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
2012,
Damn.
April 27, 2012. It's
Oh,
been
that's
a
the day
long
after my
time.
mom's
A lot of
birthday.
things have happened since then.
Yeah.
A lot of rains, a lot of storms.
Yeah, but a lot of rainbows too.
Yep,
Yes.
for sure.
Right here, the rainbow.
I know.
Nice Skittles.
She's like, your biggest rainbow is right next to you.
So I guess I wanted to ask you, like, what's been your top things that you love about living in Florida so far?
Yeah, because we got a lot of people who are on the fence about relocating to Florida. They want to make that
Oh my
move.
God.
So we just wanted to ask you, like, what are the top things that you like about Florida
Oh my God.
that would entice someone to want to move over here?
You know what? I will say, the first and foremost, I know it's so cliche, but the weather. I think
It's not cliche. It's like it's perfect over here.
It's
What are you talking about?
perfect. It's
Right.
perfect. You wake up in the middle of winter and it's 80 degrees or 70 degrees. It's like, come on. Who can be sad? when you
65, the lowest. Like,
65. Who can be sad when you wake up to palm trees? I mean, it's
Yeah.
just, I would say when I moved from the northwest suburbs to Florida, I was kind of hesitant. I'm not gonna lie, because it's like it's very different in a lot of things. The culture here is extremely different than the city life, but it's a good different. If you like, the Caribbean style, warm weather, just a peaceful environment, Florida is the place for you.
Yeah.
Like, I can tell you, I probably strived here in a year more than I have in Chicago in like 5.
I feel like Chicago is very similar to like New York. Like it's a very fast life.
for sure.
Yeah.
So it's like
I want my stuff yesterday.
right.
Yes.
Over
Yeah.
here it's more like relaxed, a little laid back.
For sure.
It takes 30 minutes for you to drive anywhere.
Oh yeah.
You gotta have a car. It's like you can't be just waiting on public transportation the same way as over there. It's like, there's a big difference when it comes to one and the other.
Right, right. And there's so much to do. I always thought, like, if you are here and you have children, perfect place. Perfect place.
Right.
Oh yeah, there's so much for kids.
So
I mean, you
much
got to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people come to vacation here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you got this in your backyard now. It's
Yes.
like you got Disney, you got Universal, you got SeaWorld, you got Fun Spot, you got
Yeah,
Old
there's
Town, you
so much.
got like International Drive, you have all the restaurants, you have all
Yeah.
like City Walk. I can keep going and
It's so
going.
much. And even if you don't know, like even the little spots, you know, like you can literally drive. Me and my cousin just did this. Like we were supposed to go to a wine event, us, and I wasn't able to get in. And I told you, like me and my other cousin Janelle, we went and we just drove to a local, you know, a little local area, and we just kind of explored. And you can. That's the beauty of Florida is you literally can explore anywhere you go.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, be safe though. Don't be crazy.
Don't
You know?
go in the wrong places.
Right. Don't
Don't
be
go crazy now. We're not trying to do that. I'm not promoting anything, you know, crazy, but it's definitely a great place to move. And if you are moving and looking for a house, Resilient Home Group.
Oh, thank you.
They deliver results.
So for those people who are, you know, on the fence of making that move,
Mhm.
what would you tell them?
Do it. What?
Do it.
Do it. Why? Why wouldn't you?
Leave your hometown.
Do it. You know what? The only thing that would really stop somebody from really moving, even if the idea of moving to Florida is already in their head, the only thing stopping them is fear or not knowing.
the unknown. Yeah.
So it's like okay, what are you fearing? You fear the, what is it called? The
Unknown.
The unknown. That's it. You're
Yeah.
fearing the unknown. Just do it. You're not going to regret it. You're not going to regret it.
And if you do, call your mom or your
Right. Okay, you know, right.
I mean,
And if you do regret it, don't come after me and be like, you told me. I'd have been like, I ain't tell you nothing.
don't go back to this video.
Right,
Don't look at this video.
don't come back to me.
No, but I still yet to hear people that have gone back to where they come
Yeah.
from.
Yeah,
Like,
it's safe.
it might, I don't know, I might be wrong. Maybe they don't tell me, but I've never heard of someone, oh, I moved in from this place or I moved out from that place.
Yeah.
And then decided to go back to their hometown or wherever they come from.
Yeah.
Never.
Are you talking
in a
about in
million
regards
years
to
over
Florida, like someone who moved to Florida here?
Yeah, like
Or
and
from
went
Florida?
back. I don't.
Yeah.
haven't-
here. Yeah, and went back. Let's say like Gissel,
Yeah.
for example, she came from New York, right? And then decided to go
I
back.
came from New York in 2009,
Mhm.
and then I went back a month later for a month because it was just too overwhelming for me. But then I came back. But it was just 1 month. Just because I was like, it was just.
It's like, oh my God, there's no buildings.
I had a baby.
There's no bodegas over here.
No, Gianna was literally less than 1 year old, and
Oh,
I
she
was
was
like
a baby.
missing my mom, and it was too much. But
Yeah.
I came back like a month later, and
Mhm.
and I haven't gone back then.
Yeah, I haven't went back. I would go visit. I would visit Chicago all the time, but I wouldn't.
Right.
I wouldn't go back.
No, right?
And I think pretty soon my parents will move here, but we will.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
I don't think they will, but I know my mom's watching.
I was about
so-
to say they've been saying that for a long time. I think
Right.
they've been saying that since before,
Here's
like
a hint.
I was an adult or something like that.
Right. Here's a
Really?
hint that they should move to Florida.
They should. I mean, they love it. They would love it
Mhm.
over here.
I think
It's like
so.
little Puerto Rico.
It is, and my dad would love that.
Oh
He's-
yeah.
He's straight from the campo, anyways. So like I know.
Not only that, but the kids will love it too. Like the kids would
know.
enjoy. Like I
Yeah.
feel like the schools. I feel
Being everywhere.
like
The weather.
the weather, the
I don't
the
know about
sports.
schools, but the
Pools,
weather.
the pools, like
Oh, yeah.
everything. There's so much to do here.
Oh,
So
yeah.
much to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I wanted to ask you about your dad because
Yeah.
I have such a deep appreciation to your dad.
Yeah. He's
Um,
amazing. Yeah.
because he's if you see that man, you'll be like, that man don't hurt a fly. Like that man is so quiet.
Oh, he'll
He's
tell you
like-
about yourself. But
He's always
you know.
about himself. Like he don't say
Yes.
nothing. He only
Yes.
talks when he's spoken to.
Oh.
Like very
Yeah.
respectful. But that man has that fire inside him. Like
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
so, what do you
Oh,
think
for
you
sure.
got from him? Like what did you learn from him? Or what did you get from him from his DNA?
Oh my gosh,
other
my
than
work
Chinese
ethic.
eyes?
100% I have my dad's work ethic. 100%.
Oh.
Like my dad growing up, he is ever since I was little. Like I can't even go back in time and tell you a point where my dad has not worked his
Ever
ass
since
off.
ever since Kedzie Avenue.
And
What's
my
that?
dad,
Kedzie
it's a
Avenue was
street.
where her grandma and my aunt, I guess, lived
Hmm.
back when we were kids, back when we were like
Yeah, it was back
4
in
or
the
5 years
day.
old.
Yeah, back
And
in Chicago.
I remember that house like vividly. I remember going there, walking to Humboldt Park. I
Hmm.
remember my 7th birthday actually was celebrated in Humboldt Park.
Yeah, I don't remember. I'm over here like, yeah, but I
You
don't
don't
remember.
remember?
I
It
was
was a Power
6.
Rangers birthday
I was
party.
6 years old. I don't know.
I was
I don't
7. I
remember.
still remember.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, it was your birthday, so I'm sure
right.
you
It
remember.
was. I remember it was a Power Rangers themed,
Yeah.
and everybody was having fun. We were playing like kickball. We were
What was
playing
your favorite
softball.
Power Ranger?
The White Ranger. What are you
Oh, mine
talking
was
about?
the Pink Ranger. Mine was the Pink Ranger all the
Me?
way. Pink Ranger all the way. I wanted to be the Pink Ranger all the way.
And like I had a badass like birthday cake. It had all the Rangers and all the different colors and
So,
whatnot. I remember there was this black family on the other
mhm.
side, and they were dancing. We were dancing together. Like it was a blast.
Yeah,
And then
that sounds like our
all of a
family.
sudden, all you see is Tio Orlando getting
Oh
into
my
a
god.
fight.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
I
god.
probably.
Yo, everybody started running left and right. Blah, blah, blah. I remember that like
Oh my
vividly.
god.
I remember that
How
vividly.
do I
But
not
those are
remember
memories that
this?
I'll take forever. Like it's awesome. Like
I
that
don't
was
remember.
my favorite childhood moment, I guess.
That is Theo Pro getting into a fight.
And he was buff, like he was like
Yeah,
he
he
was
was.
big at the time. Now
Yeah.
he's a little old man, but
Don't
like
say that. He's probably watching.
it's fine. That's fine. He can get at me later. But he was buff. He
That's
was
so
big,
funny.
like, and it was a great way to end the party.
I mean, I don't I personally don't remember, but I was probably like on the jumping house or something. I don't know.
I remember your mom had broken her leg,
Oh, it was around that time.
and
Okay.
she had her leg like raised up all the time
Oh my
because she had a
goodness.
cast on it.
She's,
I
that
remember there
woman's
was
always hurting
video
herself.
of that. I'm sure there's a video like a VHS recording of it
Uh-huh.
somewhere in my grandparents' house. I'm sure there is.
We need to go to another reunion. Like
Yeah, I don't
the
know if they're
amount
doing
of
it
food.
this year.
I mean, there's no
Oh
more
yeah.
like COVID like mask
Yeah,
mandates
Yeah.
or anything like that.
but her grandfather passed away or my uncle passed away,
Oh,
so I don't know if they're still gonna do it because of that. Which
What do you
I think
mean?
we
We
should.
still should. You're right.
Right,
I think we'll
we
still
should.
do reunions and things like that. It's of course it's going to be a little different.
Right,
But that's
but that's
okay.
his legacy. I feel like
Right. That's okay.
right.
But if we can come together and put a lot of food together,
Oh my
I think
god,
that's a great party.
right.
food, the
Yeah,
drinks,
food,
it's like the
family.
partying.
Yeah. Talking
Oh
about
shit, we got
memories.
confirmation. We're still
Oh,
doing
We're
it.
still doing
see,
it. Woo!
see?
Yo, did they just let us know the time and the date, and we'll make
And
sure to
we'll
be
be
there.
there. We will be there.
We'll take a road trip. We'll drive up. No, hell
Well,
no.
now we know not to give Theo Orlando any a lot of drinks.
Nah, he's chill now. He's relaxed now. That was back in the day, when them times. So it's still
Reunion
on.
is still on. We'll be
We
there.
need to know.
We'll
We need
be
to
there.
know when so we can prepare for it.
Yeah.
So we can prepare for it and be super hungry.
No, not
It'd be
that.
super.
But just
You know what,
get a
Giselle?
flight and hotels and stuff like that.
I remember I met Gisela at the reunion when I
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
when I first met you. Or
Yes.
whatever. I think it was so much. I was like, oh, she's so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
But
but
I
you
think
were-
we met the day before, right? In
No, we met at the
Uncle's
reunion.
house.
No, we met at the actual reunion.
Oh, we did?
Yes.
There was
Wrong person, Giselle. Wrong person.
No, because I know we had like a get together before or
That's
after.
why at the
No, I think it was the day or I don't know if it was the same day at night or if it was after. Like, but I remember going to Tio Willie's house and
Yeah.
just chilling back there in the garage and playing
family time.
playing sack or what is it?
Bags.
Bags, yeah, playing bags.
Bags. I was like, what's
Cornhole.
cornhole, whatever
It's
it's called,
bags. You call it
bags.
bags.
cornhole? What is cornhole? What is that? Bags.
But it's always a good time to get with family.
Yeah, it always
It's
is.
always, it feels good, even though there's a lot of people missing nowadays.
Yeah,
Like it's always good to get together and kind of hug each other and
of course, of
just
course.
laugh and have a good time, eat
Yeah.
some Polish sausages and just have a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
That's
guys
always
had like like the food never ended. It was like never ending food.
Oh
was
yeah,
like
we have
5
like
girls.
5 or 6 grills. We have like 5 or 6 grills just going,
Yup.
So it's like, and I think at that time it was so funny. At that time of the reunion, I was going through like a vegan phase.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was going through like a vegan phase, and I remember I was like, "F this!" Like I'm having these tacos. I don't
Oh yeah,
care.
those tacos were so
Yeah.
good. Was it your mom that was making them?
No,
I
Tío
don't know.
Dowie, I think it was.
No, yeah.
I think
My
it was
tío
Tío Dowie.
Toby, I had a
And his
couple
little grill.
uncles, yeah.
Like,
And then we have the tickets and the auctions for the liquor. That's how you know it's a good party when they're
oh
like,
yeah. And I
You
remember
won the
winning.
raffle.
I won something, right?
Yeah.
oh, raffle,
But I couldn't
right?
take it home with me.
Yeah.
So I had to leave it back.
You should have drank, yeah.
No, it wasn't a drink. It wasn't a drink.
It was like
Like a gift set.
of like I don't
Like
know.
grilling stuff, I think it
I
was.
don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it was like some pasta, like
Oh,
like some
yeah.
stuff to make pasta with.
Okay.
But I couldn't take that with me because I only had like a book bag or something, and I couldn't.
And you're
carry
gonna
it.
take a pasta maker.
Pasta package. It was like a pasta package.
But I won. It's all that matters.
I mean, right, you won. I like to win. I like to win.
Who doesn't?
Well, I'm gonna wait for the date. I'm gonna wait for the time and location so we can set that up.
I'm down
We
for the
can plan
cause.
around that.
I'm down.
Because-
And where can we want to for our followers who are watching us?
Mhm.
Where can they follow you?
Like yeah,
Like where can they get in contact with you?
So if you guys would like, I can actually comment my information down below. So I do have an email, I do have a phone number, I do have a website, so you're able to contact me there. I do have my social media. I do in Instagram. I have my personal Instagram, which is Yessie _ which
Oh,
is,
write it down. He's gonna write it
Yeah.
down for you.
so it's
Wow.
YEZEII _, and I will put that in the comments. I also have a business
Okay,
page of 6 figure 4. So it's the number 6 figure and the number 4. Okay.
Did he spell it right?
He did. He
But
did.
put the at before it.
Oh my lord. So yes, you can follow me at 6 figure 4. 6 figure 4 exclusively has business tips. So I will be promoting
the number, six,
The number
figure
6, then figure 4.
the number 6 figure and 4.
4. There you go.
There
That
you
is.
go.
And then it's going to be 6 figure 4. That's good. So you're able to follow me there. Yessie, again, on my personal page, I do promote business content, which a lot of my clients will learn from. But 6 figure 4 will exclusively have business tips that will guide a lot of my clients to grants, scholarships, how to gain business credit, how to set up your business. So follow 6 figure 4 for those tips.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, I want to thank you personally
Yeah.
from
Thank
being here with us,
you.
taking time out of your busy schedule to, just sit down, have a
Mhm.
drink,
Oh,
just chit chat a little bit. I was telling Gissel earlier, or I did a video earlier. I was like, "Well, come shoot the shit with us." I don't know if it's like a Chicago thing or what.
It is because I was like, shoot the what? What does that
Shoot the
mean?
shit. Like, just
Yeah,
talk.
let's get it together.
I didn't know.
Let's make this
New Yorkers
money.
don't say that, so I'm like,
Oh
what?
my lord. New Yorker. You
What?
said it's mad brick outside.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
mad brick
yo,
outside
facts.
though. It's mad brick outside though.
Yo, facts.
What does that mean? What does that even mean?
That is cold outside.
It's
I
cold
know.
outside.
I know. I've been with you long.
I was gonna say you've been with the New York.
been
Big
too
fan.
many times to New York already.
Big fan. I haven't went,
Mad
so
times.
next
Man,
time we need to go. Take me with you.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll let you know next time we go for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm
But
down.
I guess we're gonna close it out for this week's Keeping It 100.
Thank
Let
you.
us know in the comments what you learned. If you want to hear anything else next time, if you want to ask any questions, make sure you do it right now. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you go to our YouTube at Keeping It 100 or Keeping It 100 with Gissel and Victor, and go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give us a like, love, thumbs down, thumbs up. I don't
Keep it
care.
in
Just
it.
make sure you give us some type of reaction and make sure you share this video with people that you love. And we'll see you next week with us yet again, keeping it 100 with you guys. So
no, next week we have a special guest.
we have a special guest. We're not gonna promote it yet, but we'll let you know during the week. But as always, it's been a pleasure to be with you guys. So see you later. Have a great weekend.
Get that money.
Money,